All right, it's on. Ah! Oh, this is not fun. How much bigger are they gonna get? How much can you drink? How much can you eat? Ah! Leech feast! No way. Oh. This is a wild one, guys. Welcome to Leech Feast, a video where I let a bunch of hungry leeches feast on my own blood so I can rate their bite for the Brave Wilderness Bite Sting Index. And in order to help me find some of these blood-sucking vampires, I'm joined again by our good friend, Miller Wilson. Miller, what's up?
What's up, Mark?
How are we going to fill this container full of bloodthirsty leeches?
So, sadly for you and me, the best way to find these leeches is by using ourselves as bait.
I had a feeling he was going to say that. So how are we going to do it?
Shoes are coming off. There's this track right down here which has so many leeches. Within about 10 meters, we should have our first one.
Really? Wow, that fast?
Yeah. When we walk through this area, they will know that we're coming through.
Yeah.
They'll be able to smell us.
They smell us, they can sense vibrations.
Yeah.
And they are gonna be hungry. All right, guys, well, you heard Miller. Let's see how well human feet work as leech bait. Here we go. This just feels wrong, Miller. Walking around in this tall grass. Like, you have all kinds of crazy things too besides leeches out here.
Yeah, ticks, paralysis ticks, some of the world's most venomous snakes.
Oh, well, let's see. This is generally where you find the leeches?
Yeah, this area coming up right here, some really big tiger leeches.
Okay.
So watch where you're putting your feet.
Yeah, well, I'm watching. I'm hoping we get one.
Yeah.
Oh, picked one up.
There we go.
You got one?
First leech.
Nice.
I told you we'd get one pretty quick. There we go.
Wow, nice one. All right, well, we feel like we've been walking too fast, so we're just gonna stand here and like let the leeches come to us.
They would know that we're here already.
Okay,
so.
cool, all right. Let the Hunger Games begin. While many leeches are primarily aquatic, living only in the water, Australian tiger leeches are both aquatic and terrestrial, meaning they can scour the forest floor, leaf litter, and plants in search of warm mammalian blood. Let's just say these things really suck. Oh, got one, guys.
And look at him. He would have come from just this little leaf litter right here.
Look at this. It's sniffing me. Let's see if it'll find my foot. Oh, here it comes. Oh, it's so creepy. Oh no.
It's like I've never tried an American before.
Probably not.
There we go.
Oh, no, oh, it got me. Let's grab our leech off my foot for later. Don't worry, you'll get fed. Oh, all right. And this leech, guys, may not look very big, but I'm gonna tell you, when it gorges with blood, it's gonna become huge.
Yeah, I think after lunch, also known as you, Mark,
Yeah.
he could be about 2 or 3 times the size.
Really?
So, yeah, should be
Right.
interesting. We need to get a couple more though.
Okay.
So,
You wanna like fan out, like maybe you
Yeah.
pick a spot over there, I'll pick a spot over here. This tactic is definitely working.
yeah.
All right, cool. Oh, another leech. Guys, I got one. Right there. Oh, Miller, another biggie.
Yeah, chuck it in a container.
There we go.
That's another big one.
Is it?
Yeah.
We need at least one more.
Right here, Mark, there's 2.
You got 2?
2 big ones, big tiger leeches.
Oh man, they're all about the same size. These are big.
Yeah, we found the hot spot.
Oh gosh,
They're everywhere.
this is like,
Vampires of the forest floor.
it's like makes your skin crawl just watching them go towards your feet. Oh, that one's got you, it's got you. And that one's got you.
Both on my feet.
Double
Alright.
leech.
Oh, look at them climbing up my legs.
Now how far will they climb before they bite?
They can climb all the way up.
Really?
Your buddy, yeah, I've had them all the way up here before, but we're not gonna let these get that far.
Wow.
There we
Okay,
go.
well, you know what time it is now. It's time to set up the bite table and feed these little bloodsuckers. Here we go.
They look hungry, Mark.
They do. Look at how all of these leeches are just like coming after me. Even in the container, they are like ravenous. They want out and they want me. And I'm gonna serve them up this arm right here. Hopefully, multiple leeches will latch on and start drinking my blood, and then we're gonna talk a little bit more about how you can remove a leech if you ever find yourself in the same situation. Now, I am gonna be rating this bite for the Brave Wilderness Bite Sting Index, the BSI, on 3 factors: intimidation, pain, and aftermath. And I can tell you the aftermath is serious. That's why I brought this first aid kit, because one of the properties a leech has is anticoagulant in their saliva. When they bite you, it doesn't just numb the bite wound, it actually makes the blood flow and flow and flow, and it's actually really hard to stop the bleeding. So yeah, this could be a bloodbath if all 4 of these decide to latch on. Let's get our leeches here. All right, I'm Mark Vins, and I am about to feed 4 hungry leeches. All right, here we go. Get ready for the slowest bite you've ever seen. They are not fast. Oh, it's so creepy feeling them crawl on you. Oh, look at that. Gross. Ew. All right, here you go, Miller. Oh gosh, it does not feel good. Ah, the crazy things we do. Oh my gosh. Yep,
That one.
This one's biting me. Yep, I'm feeling something. I can feel it sawing. Oh yeah, something's happening. Something's definitely happening. You can feel it. It's not painless. It's not super painful either. It's like, it's almost like being pinched by a tiny, tiny, tiny set of tweezers. Like, all right, we got one latched. Let's see if we can get some more diners. Oh yeah, oh, ow.
Another one?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yep, this one. That one's got me.
That's the big one.
Yeah. Okay, we got 2.
He's about to get even bigger.
We need one more. We need one more. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. They're biting me.
So you can actually feel these leeches sawing a hole in your
I
arm.
100% can feel their teeth going like this.
That one looks like it's getting bigger as well.
Definitely, this one?
Yeah.
They both are. Oh, wait a second. Might have another one. This is actually good too, because I just got stung by a giant hornet, and maybe they'll help me with some of the venom that's left in my arm. Oh yeah, I can feel it sawing. It's so uncomfortable.
They've both gotten so much bigger since they first
100%. This one's like gorging itself for sure. All right, it's on. 3 is good. Ah, I can feel it sawing the hole. Ah! Oh, this is not fun. Oh, it doesn't really hurt. It's just really weird. It's like really weird and uncomfortable. And it's itchy. I just want to like, just itch them off, and I can't. Gotta like let them go. Ooh, yeah. So while I let these leeches feast on my blood, let's talk about leeches. So there are really 3 different kinds of leeches. There are leeches that have a proboscis, where they stick a needle into your skin and drink your blood. There are leeches that eat their prey whole, that don't have a mouth part at all. They just ingest their prey whole, like invertebrates and other worms. And then there are the jawed leeches, which is what we are looking at right here with these 3 tiger bloodsuckers. The reason they're called jawed leeches is because they have a Y-shaped jaw, this sharp little tooth that'll go and cut a hole into a victim. And then once they saw that hole open, they will inject an enzyme that has a numbing agent and an anticoagulant property to it. And it allows the leech to just totally fill up and gorge on blood. And you can really see that happening with this front one right now. Oh. Now, there are many different species of tiger leeches around the world. And the reason why people call these tiger leeches is you're starting to see here on this front one, when they gorge up, it looks like they have stripes.
You can actually see it moving at the front there.
Yeah, look at its body wriggling. Look at that. Ugh. It's like a little blood balloon. So gross. And you can see the one in the back is starting to fill too.
It's massive.
And I am curious how big these leeches are gonna get.
There comes a point where these leeches are full and they will kind of just let go and roll off.
Totally. They'll just fall up on their own. So
I think that back one's sort of getting to that point.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna let these leeches feast away, gorge as much as they can, and when they start falling off, that'll be a good point in time to remove the rest, and I will show you exactly how you should remove a leech if you're ever in a similar situation. Let's see how plump they are getting. They're like little blood sausages. Look at that. Just checking in on my guests here. Everybody doing well? Happy with the food? Oh, look at it, flexing. Ah, I ticked it off. Ah, okay. I can't even look at them anymore. Oh, I hope this is satisfying to watch because this is really awful to go through. Oh gosh. How much bigger are they gonna get? How much can you drink? How much can you eat? Ah! Just when you think this nightmare couldn't get any worse, they're now like oozing. There's like some kind of clear liquid coming out of these leeches, and it is just dripping down my arm now. Gross. See, it's like, doesn't smell like anything, but it's super slimy. Ugh, it's probably just the water from my blood. Ugh.
How long have these leeches been attached to your arm now?
I'm gonna say a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's real.
And they're 4 times the size than when we first put them on.
And they just keep feasting. They just keep sucking. Oh, oh gosh. Oh, it's getting worse. Oh God, it's getting so much worse.
They're getting so much bigger than I thought they would as well.
Really?
The thing is, I've never let a leech stay on me for this
No.
long.
You just don't let the leech suck you dry?
Yeah.
Oh God. This is ow, ow, that one's really getting me again. This is easily the longest bite, I can tell you that. In terms of like length of bite, it's the longest that you could imagine. This is painfully slow. At this point, I've stopped trying to guess how big they're going to get. I mean, they could double in size again.
Yeah. They're not going to be able to move.
I had to stand up now. I've been kneeling here for like 45 minutes, guys. This just keeps going and going and going. Miller, let's get out that other leech that didn't bite. This is where we started. Where we started, how it's going. Look at how big those leeches get. Look at that. Look at the size difference, guys. That is wild. Sorry, buddy. No blood
jealous.
for you. No blood for you. Oh my gosh. That one's just like pumping itself with blood. Whoa. Look at that. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I can't keep it together.
Already lost it.
Oh, come on. All right, guys. It's officially 1 hour of feasting. They have to be getting toward the end of their meal. This one is done, guys. Look at that. It's basically like foot has slid off. You can see these have their feet still firmly attached. This one just sliding around. So, to conclude the leech feast, I'm going to show you 3 different methods for removing leeches. Here we go. First method, just using any kind of card. This is my Charlie card, public transit card from Massachusetts, and I'm simply going to go at the head. You want to make sure you're at the right end. The front head part is what's really attached right now, and I'm going to go in and swiftly whoop, remove the leech. There we go. Look at how fat that sucker got. Full of my blood. Look at that. Let's get the other one out real quick. I just want to see a size comparison. Wow, Miller, that's more than 6 times. That's like maybe 50 times larger. That is unbelievable. All right, well, there's a leech comparison. Let's put this one back because I don't want to get bit by that. That one's still hungry. This one's not. Miller, can you hand me the first aid kit?
Yeah.
Before we do the second method for releasing a leech, I have a little cleanup on aisle 1. And as you can see, the anticoagulant really works, guys. This is just gonna keep going and going. So I'm gonna put Band-Aids on these before we get out of here. But actually, look, you get in tight there, you can see where that tooth sawed that Y right into my skin. That's just gonna keep on bleeding just like that. Okay, time to remove leech number 2. with the method that I like to use. This is the one that you're always going to be able to do at any moment. If you can't find a library card or a credit card, you can always use your good old trusty thumbnail. You just take your thumbnail, scrape it with the back edge. Boom, and there you have it. Leech removed. Okay, now it's time for the third method. And this is something that we heard about locally here in Australia, Miller, and you actually use this method too to remove a leech.
Yeah.
What method is that?
So what we're actually going to do is use some salt. And I'll be interested to see what the reaction of this leech is when we put some on top of it, because you heard that it doesn't actually work.
Yeah, I heard that this is sort of a tall tale.
Yeah.
But you think it will?
I think it will.
Okay, are we ready? Method number 3, removing a leech using nothing but common table salt. Here we go. All right, that should be enough. Oh, it worked!
It worked.
It totally worked! Get out of here! Leech feast! Oh my goodness. All right, well that's gonna about do it for today's leech feast. We have 3 blood-gorged tiger leeches here in Australia, some happy customers, and now it is time to find out the official BSI rating, where the tiger leech rates on our bite sting index. But before we do that, I just wanna thank Miller for helping us. Elbow bump, I'm bleeding like crazy. And now it is time to officially find out where the tiger leech falls on the bite sting index. Roll it. On intimidation, growing up in Ohio taught me to avoid leeches in stagnant water. But out here in Australia, these tiger leeches seek human blood on land and are relentless. So for that, I have to award this vampire worm of the forest an 8.5 out of 10. For pain, the natural anesthetic the leeches give off in their saliva really kept the feeling of the blood leaving my body through that small incision cut to a minimum. It's rare to encounter a creature that evolved to gently suck your life away, which makes these leeches perfect for nightmares, but more itchy than painful during the actual bite. And overall, it's a very unnerving experience, which was painful for my eyes to watch. So for that, I'm gonna give these leeches a generous 2.2 out of 10. Then finally, the aftermath. Once these leeches were off my arm, and after about 20 minutes, the anticoagulant wore off, letting my wounds start to close. And I kept the band-aids on overnight, and the next day, those tiny incision cuts turned into small bumps that itched like crazy for about a week. So for all of that, the aftermath only scores at a 3.2 out of 10, giving the final tally for the Australian tiger leech a 4.6 out of 10 on the Brave Wilderness Bite Sting Index. I have to say, I did feel a little bit wrong returning these relentless bloodsuckers back to the forest floor. But then again, who am I to get in the way of a future leech feast?